Hello, my name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a general tarot card reading designed for anyone that has Aquarius as their moon, sun or rising sign. You are very welcome here. I am recording this just after the full moon in June. The energy is still very much with us, and I thought it was appropriate, as the full moon is a time when you are supposed to be manifesting into your life what it is that you want long term and removing from your life what no longer serves you. I thought we would do a reading which would show what you need to be focusing on, what is holding you back, what you can do about it, what you can't control, what you can't control, and what the potential outcome is. I only take cards that jump out at me. I think I probably need a couple more cards. One more. I think that's maybe too many cards. But we shall take the cards that we have, give them a quick shuffle, and we shall see as to what we get. This is the card as to what you need to be focusing on. This is what's holding you back. This is what you can do about it. This is what's out with your control. This is the potential outcome. I have one card left over. So let's see what we have. The underlying energy is the Five of Swords, and that is typically it's when you're in a bit of angst. Typically in the Rider-Waite deck, that would be people fighting with each other with swords, and there's a chap that is standing there who's sort of won the battle, and his friends who he's been sort of play fighting with, I guess, they have walked off because maybe he's just playing a bit too hard for their liking, and he was spoiling the fun. So there's some underlying energy of a bit of confusion, a bit of not too sure what's going on, a bit of angst, a bit of conflict inside you. What you need to be focusing on is the Six of Cups. What's holding you back is temperance. What you need to be focusing on is the Four of Pentacles. What is holding you back is the Five of Wands. And the potential outcome is the Ten of Wands. And I want to see what this card is as well. We've got the Queen of Cups. So, the Five of Swords, as I said, it is about conflict. It's about perhaps it's you that is the person at the end of somebody who has been playing a bit too hard, or that you are just unsure. Swords are about emotions, and you are definitely in a quandary about something. You have one major arcana card here, which is Temperance, and that's a stronger, more underlying, long-lasting energy than all of the other cards that we've got here. The Six of Cups is what you should be focusing on, and that is about you're looking back at better, you should be looking back at happier times. This conflict that you've got, I think this is conflict within yourself rather than with other people. Because I think this is you back here. Can you see this? Let me show you that better. I think that this is you here. This is you going, look at me, I'm on top of the world. And this is where you want to be, and this is you at the moment. You've got all of these birds sort of flying over you. These are your emotions. You've got this crow here sort of chattering into your ear going, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. And I don't think that you can see things clearly. You want to be this person here who's free of this, but this is just going on and on. The other card that we have here, which was just poking out underneath, is the Two of Swords. And that very much backs that up, because the Two of Swords is, again, about being pecked at, heckled, if you like, by these birds, which are these emotions which are tying you down. And this is showing that mentally you are, you're in a quandary. So Spirit is telling you that you should be looking into the Six of Cups energy, because that is about nostalgia. It's about reconnecting with happier times in the past. This is this person remembering when he was younger and he had a puppy, and as to that happiness and that love that came out of that. And he's very much sat there with reminiscing about his first dog and how happy that made him. It's perhaps saying that you need to stop being so serious about life, and that you need to look at your inner child and what makes you happy, because he is quite troubled here. Cups are all about love and emotion as well. So this could be a romantic situation, or it might just be that this is trying to get you back to a place in time when you felt truly happy. What's stopping you from being in this feeling is Temperance. Temperance is normally a lovely card, but in this instance you should really have it the other way round, because this is the negative side as to the Temperance card. There's the light and dark here, and there is something here again. It's like, I'll keep that down there, because it's the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. There's definitely something that you're juggling here which you're not comfortable with, which is giving you this headache and making you indecisive about a decision that you should be making. The Four of Pentacles is what you can do to help yourself get into this mindset. The Four of Pentacles is about knowing your own worth and knowing about somebody else's worth. This lady has her pentacles on this bag, and she is, whatever is within that bag, perhaps she's holding it to her heart, and so whatever it is, she is incredibly proud of, that she has got what she has and is who she is. And she's sort of drawn herself away from the village, and she's by herself because she doesn't need anything else. She's very content with who she is, what she is, accepts herself for everything, whether that is weaknesses, strengths, brilliances, insecurities, but she is grateful for who she is, how far she's come, and what she has in life. And this, being in this mindset, will help you be able to get yourself into a better, more, I want to say more childlike state, but by seeing what you have and how wealthy you are, whether that's with your health, your the things that you have around you, or your family, or the person that you love, that you have to see clearly that you have a lot. There's something obviously going on in your head, because you have this here, this conflict, but you have to see that what you actually have is amazing. And if you concentrate on that, it will bring you to this happier, lighter, more peaceful place, this place of innocence, rather than this place of conflict and turmoil that you're in at the moment. What you can't control, you have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is again about conflict. It can be that you are being pushed by others. It can be that you're pushing yourself too much, that you are being a bit overly hard on yourself, or that you are being hard on other people. I think if you are in this emotional turmoil, then this isn't surprising. If you're feeling like this, that you're perhaps a bit fed up and perhaps snappy, or you're feeling like perhaps you aren't feeling like you're getting your voice heard, that everything just seems to be getting on top of you, and it's frustrating, and you want to be, you know, this person who's sort of trying to get out and away from the conflict. And I don't think that you can control that, but you have to just accept it, that yes, there is always going to be turmoil and conflict in whatever happens, but you have to be very steady and solid as to what you want and why you want it. The outcome of this, you have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands, you can see that she's moving away from this conflict. If you're going in that direction, the same as the Four of Pentacles, she's looking to the future. And the Ten of Wands is also looking to the future. And this is you moving away from this situation to, you know, you've packed your bags, you are away from this conflict here, away from this conflict here. But the only way to do it is to remember what you have, or what you had, because there's definitely something going on here. We've got the Queen of Cups too, which perhaps means that this is somebody who is potentially what is creating this turmoil for you. If you can concentrate on how lucky you are in your wealth, I think that it will move you away from these situations here onto happier times, more peaceful times, times when things are simpler, things aren't filled with people creating conflict and annoying you and upsetting you, having this emotional strife, and you're not too sure as to which path you should take. So yes, there is you're having to make a decision. I think there's conflict here and here, you want to just go back to a time, or you want to go to a time where you had that innocence. Life was simpler, it was less complicated, there was less conflict. Potentially this person can help you do that, because the Queen of Cups is she's the queen of love. She has normally this cup full of love, which she just wants to give it to everybody. Remember what you have, or could have, or had. And you will go to somewhere happier, away from the turmoil. I'm going to do a oracle card, which is a John Holland spirit message card, which I'm hoping will pull this all together. Hopefully it's made some sense so far, Aquarius. So, thank you, Spirit. So, the card that we have is Trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. The Two of Swords here is very much about making a decision. And this is saying your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. Perhaps this is the path that you need to be following. Again, this Temperance is showing you that you perhaps have these two alternative paths and you're not too sure which one to go down. This is what's causing you this conflict and this infighting, I think, inside you. And Spirit's telling you that you just have to trust. You have to trust your instinct, trust how you feel in the situation, trust that everything will come good, because it will. Spirit has your back. I hope that's made some sense. If it has, I would really be grateful if you would like and perhaps leave a comment. Sometimes these things don't resonate at all. You can check out your rising and your moon sign readings as well. If you were born at night, then sometimes your moon sign actually resonates far more with you than your sun sign does. Please take care, practice self-love and gratitude, and I will speak to you again soon. Take care. Bye.